Greg Suttie on Soccer. I'm here with John Topete. And I first met you at one of the San Diego Soccer's functions down in San Diego. And you've had an incredible career. You went from San Diego, not a whole lot of playing time, but here in Ontario, you've gotten a lot of playing time. We are now in the MASL Championship Series. John, what do you got, man?
Yeah, it's been a long career. I started in San Diego, came to Ontario, get some experience and some playing time. Did well. Went back to San Diego. Did okay. Then I had an injury, torn ACL that took me off a little bit, and then I ended up coming back to Ontario, and now I'm here. Pretty much playing every single game possible.
Well, every single game and being an instrumental part of each game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're out there and you're like, I'm just telling you, you're a beast. I love you on the field, buddy. I really do.
Thank you.
And I want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening this weekend. We have the MASL Championship Series. What has the Ontario Fury done that you can tell me to make this an exceptional series?
I think we've been training all season. A lot of fitness, a lot of grinding out things, a lot of team effort. Coming together, playing one single system where we all can, we all know our jobs and we all do it. So I think leading up to this, I think the last week and a half, we just basically been kind of fine tuning everything. Our passing, making sure we know our runs, just the little small details. Because I don't think we can get any fitter for a final when, we've been just out hustling a lot of teams and it's shown the last couple of games where, teams are tired and, we're still in go mode and we still pressing and we keep going.
If I didn't have my mask on, everybody would see I'm smiling real big. That's an outstanding account. You're playing the San Diego Sockers.
Yeah.
What is that? How does that play in your heart? I mean, is there something like different?
It's one of those bittersweet things. Obviously, born and raised in San Diego. I grew up watching the Sockers. My very first season was the last time the Sockers won a championship.
Right. Wow.
So I was there. I was able to witness that. But now it's it kind of it's one of those things where obviously I'm hoping that my team wins because
of course
I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
But I know it's going to be a good series, so it's going to be interesting. But obviously, I'm going Ontario Fury all the way, and I think we are just a little bit more eager and hungry to win.
Well, that's the big storyline. I mean, the San Diego Sockers are playing for their 15th national championship. The Ontario Fury are playing for their first.
Yeah, so I think for us, it's I think it's a little bit bigger and a little bit more. If we win, obviously it'll be the franchise's first title. San Diego obviously has a lot,
right?
So for them, obviously they don't want to lose, but we don't want to lose, and we want that first championship. We want to have our names in those books, saying that
absolutely,
this is the team that won the first championship ever, and hopefully we get a few more along the lines, and keep it going.
So we're here in Ontario, California. Mm-hmm. Both of the games, or all three if there's a mini game, are being played here in Ontario, California. The fan base is going to be light. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, we've got it pushed back a week, so we are going to have fans. But do you count the home field advantage as something that is legit?
I think so. Obviously, we don't have to travel as much. We didn't have to travel.
Right.
We sleep in our home beds.
That's right.
We don't have to stay up at a hotel.
That's right.
We have family here, so we can spend time with them. I know when we travel, it's tough not to be with family. So obviously, when I come home, I make the hour drive back to Escondido just to see my family, be with my godson. So it's a little bit more because we have our family here for the first game of the season, which is the final, which I think means more for us, and it gives us that extra boost of confidence and willing to want to win for not only for our family and friends and our fans, but for us and for it's been our thing for this season is play for Jet, obviously
absolutely
for Kyrell. So it's been a big thing that we've stuck by, and it's something that we want to finish off what we started last year. Obviously he's not with us, but we want to carry that over and play for Jet as well.
Well, we had an interesting season this year. A lot of teams didn't play.
Mhm.
The 4 teams in the Midwest started early. The 3 teams on the West Coast originally started off playing no home games
Mhm.
and started late. Obviously, we all know that Ontario had a couple of late home games,
Mhm.
but how did that late start and that idea of playing everything on the road affect your team?
I don't think it affected too much. It did give us time to get into our preseason and start early and get our fitness in early.
Interesting.
That way, when we do travel, we don't have that fatigue of so many games in so little time. So I think it benefited us a little bit to start a little later because
Yeah.
we were able to get that fitness in early and kind of just carry it on instead of starting early and then working your way to the fitness.
Gotcha.
So and it's shown that we've been able to run the whole game and just nonstop. So in my opinion, I don't think we had very much of a setback with that. So even if we had to travel, this year we took a different route. For the longer trips that we were out there,
Interesting.
our owners and our front office, they've got us, great houses to stay at for the whole week.
I've heard a little bit
So
about that.
it-
Pretty cool stuff.
It was great because all the guys are all together. We
Yeah.
had great houses, and it's great team bonding. We all came together like really well. We mashed, played around, joked, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I think that played a big part. That we're all together at the same house. We're all interacting with each other, and that we're not just at a hotel in our rooms watching TV doing nothing.
Right.
So I think it benefited us quite a bit just to have that camaraderie. And we take that and like we go to practice and we come back, hey guys, we sit down and talk about things, and everybody's like, all right, hey guys, like so it's definitely
It builds a brotherhood, doesn't it?
Yes, it definitely did build a very big bond with all of us, and this is a great family. To us, it's all about family, and I think for us, I think we consider it a family and not a team. From the front office to all the players to our coaching staff, it's a big family, and that's what we're building on. We're doing it for the family.
Well, I was in Kansas City, and when we were in Kansas City, it was pretty touch and go as far as where this game and this series was going to be played.
Yeah.
As a Southern Californian, I'm really stoked to see Ontario and San Diego.
Yeah.
I've been following the San Diego Sockers, John, since 1979.
Okay.
And it's just exciting for me to see this happening here in Southern California. MASL Championship Series, Ron Newman Cup. John Topete, thank you so much for joining me, buddy.
Appreciate it. No problem.